What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Enthusiast Driven, and I've been to a lot of car shows lately with this thing, and I've been getting a lot of questions about this roof box, so thought I'd do a quick video for you and show you around and tell you a little bit about it. So here we go. So first things first, how did I come to own this thing? So actually this came with the car when I bought it on carsandbids.com. That was sort of part of the appeal for me. This roof box is a two-layer roof box. It was built specifically for this car. And one of the nice things about it is that you can tell it has the matching diffuser here on the rear bumper as well. A little difficult to tell, but it is made for the vehicle, which is pretty cool. And you can tell also, just based on this design, you can tell there's a very small gap. You almost think it's gonna hit for a second, but it doesn't. It's cut perfectly for it. And on top of that, obviously it offers a lot more storage. So right now, I have a couple of chairs in there and a Yeti blanket for, car shows. Sometimes you just sit out, hang out, or you want to sit on the grass or whatever the case may be. So I do use it for storage. I use it for transporting chairs, maybe some dirty gear that I don't necessarily want inside the vehicle. Now I recently had the entire car ceramic coated, courtesy of Menard Premium Detailing over in Warminster, Pennsylvania, I believe. And they did a fantastic job. I'm just gonna see if the camera's gonna pick this up. But you can tell that entire top part there is wrapped in carbon fiber. That is a PPF. And what's nice is that it kind of complements the other little touches of carbon fiber all around the car, on the inside and on the outside. So this thing looks pretty freaking cool. The other nice thing about this roof box is, as you can tell, there's keyholes on both sides. So it has actually a really unique hinge system on the inside, which allows it to open from either side. Now, I don't have that much experience with roof boxes. I've kind of had to learn as I go, especially with this thing. But I find that to be really convenient, that I can open it and load it or unload it from both sides. It's pretty cool. There are some downsides with it, of course, as with anything you strap to the roof of your car. One of the downsides that I've noticed is pretty obvious. There's a lot of noise from the box. That's just the nature of what it is, because you're strapping something to the roof of the car. Obviously, it's going to make noise. Now, I have the insulated acoustic package for this car, and still you get a ton of noise from this box. And that gets pretty annoying, especially at highway speeds. Now with this roof box, the key, can't really take it out while the box is open. But when you close it, the key sort of just snaps back and you can take it out. I find that also to be a little bit annoying. Sometimes, I want to open the box or maybe leave it open. So the other not so good thing about this roof box is, well, if you've clicked the video, then you're kind of curious about why I can't go over 85 miles per hour in a 600 horsepower AMG Wagon. Well, it's because of that box right there. So the manufacturer states that you can't go over 85 miles per hour without risking this thing flying off and potentially killing somebody or ruining someone's day at the very least. Another thing that's not so great about having this roof box on is that, well, you can see how much clearance there is. There isn't really much clearance from the roof of the car to the roof box and the roof, the cross rails rather. The problem becomes is that it makes your sunroof virtually unusable. So I can't open it, can't crack it, can't really do anything with it. So the other thing about this roof box is that it doesn't actually weigh all that much. but it is pretty uncomfortable to take off. It does have latches on the inside of the box where you can just take the box itself off and leave the crossbars on if you choose to do that. And the other thing too is, where are you going to store this thing? Between taking it off and putting it back on all the time, I decided to ultimately just keep it in my garage. But it does take up a lot of space. There's pretty much like nowhere I can put it other than on the floor. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Should I keep it on? Should I take it off? Get rid of it and never put it on the car again? What do you guys think? You know, it's built specifically for the car, so it certainly accentuates the body lines and it fits really well with it. That's pretty cool. And I do get a lot of compliments on it. Plus, I mean, come on, how often do you see a Gulf Blue AMG station wagon with a AMG roof box built specifically for the car? All right, guys, so that's pretty much going to do it for us here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us today. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video. You know, all the typical YouTube stuff. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.